We've decided to come to a motorcycle shop to give you a whistle-stop tour around the bike shop, the various different departments, the clothing, the service department and so on. We've actually come to Millennium Motorcycles in St Helens. It's a lovely shop, so first thing you do is obviously you take a look at the bikes. And I found the bike of my dreams as I walked around the showroom. Here it is, this Aprilia RSV. And in this case, it's a second-hand machine, and it's got this fantastic exhaust system coming out the back here, 2 cans, gorgeous one-off system. But as it is a second-hand machine, I want to know a little bit more about it. I also want to know about the payment schemes that we can have when buying a bike. So the answer is to go find a salesman. And that's what I need to do. I also need a salesman in this case to tell me how many miles it's got on the clock, because digital display doesn't show it. Ah, John, the salesman. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Wayne.
All right.
How can I help
Listen,
you?
I found a bike downstairs that is just my thing.
Yeah.
I need it. It's that Aprilia second-hand meal. Can you do me a deal on it?
I sure can.
Oh, I've got a salesman. Come on, mate. Hey, this is very nice. Things have improved since I last bought a bike, I can tell you. This is nicer than my lounge at home, this. So, let me ask you the regular questions that people must ask you. First of all, if I do fancy that Aprilia, how about paying for it? What sort of methods?
There's several different methods of paying for a bike nowadays, Wayne. There's good old traditional cash, everybody's favourite credit card, and flexible finance plans.
Yeah. Do you honestly get people wanting to pay on the old credit card?
We do, yeah.
Do you really? On
Yeah.
big bike, on very expensive stuff as well?
It tends to be mostly the scooters for credit cards, but...
A couple of £1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we've sussed out the fact that there's various different payment plans. What about the extra costs? I mean, you know, is a second-hand bike going to cost me more on finance, for example, with interest, than these fancy new deals that are going around at the moment, 0%, for example?
The 0% deals tend to be subsidised by the manufacturers on new bikes.
Yeah.
So there is some truth in saying a used bike will cost you a little bit more.
Yeah. What about warranty, for example, on say that RSV, it's second-hand?
Yeah, the Miele downstairs would have 26 months warranty still after it. Aprilia offer three months unlimited mileage warranty on all their machines. But if it was, for example, say a used CBR 600, all machines come with standard 3-month warranty, parts and labour free of charge, but you can upgrade to 12 months for a small fee.
All right, so you can boost it up to a longer period. What about on new machines? Because Aprilia have 3 years now, don't they?
That's
good,
correct.
that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about the other manufacturers? What do they give?
The other manufacturers offer 24 months unlimited mileage warranty and tie-ins with the breakdown schemes, i.e. AA and the RAC.
Yeah. Excellent. Right then, so I've chose the bike. You are going to work out a payment plan for me to buy it. It doesn't stop at that though, does it, unfortunately, because I need a bit of kit.
You do, yeah?
Yeah.
You're looking to new machines, so you're going to want to be kitted out in probably similar colours, to the machine.
Yeah.
So if you'd like me to show you now where the clothing and accessories department is.
That would do, ideally, and I'll go and get my
out.
inside leg measure there. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
That's a nice bit of kit. Excuse me, mate, can you give me some help? What a dummy, he's not even... Come on, answer me. Nah, never mind. Been stood here 3 hours, this fella, not done a bit of work. But he does look very smart. But what I really want is a salesman who can assist me with this kit to go with my bike. And here's the man himself.
Hi, Wayne.
All right, Jason, yourself?
Yeah, not so bad.
Good.
Not so bad.
This kit here just happens to suit me.
Yeah.
In respect that it's textile gear and it will suit the bike that I fancy.
Right.
Which I've seen downstairs.
Okay.
This Aprilia. Now, the guy downstairs, John, reckons that if I wanted to, I can put a whole package of gear on the finance.
Yeah.
Is that a regular request? Do you get people asking this all the time?
Wayne, all the time. They're always coming in and asking for that. Not a problem, yeah. We could do it. You could do your winter kit if you want. You can have your summer kit, you can get your leather suits, anything.
Whatever, and you can
Whatever
go
you
on.
want, mate.
So do you liaise then with the salesman in the shop and work out, and presumably they might even do a deal with the customer, so you've obviously got to work something out with them?
Yeah, certainly, yeah, we'll be doing that, yeah.
How do you find, what sort of questions do people ask you? Are they very demanding nowadays, people who want to buy kit?
Some people are,
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
They're interested in what they're buying because it's not the cheapest of products nowadays. You
No,
know?
no.
It's not the cheapest. So
And you've got to buy good gear, haven't you, really?
you've got to buy the good gear,
Yeah,
because it's better for you in the long run. You know.
Yeah. I mean, to buy a bike, obviously, can take a couple of hours. You've got forms to fill in and so on and so forth. You've got negotiations on prices. You've got insurance to consider. Buying gear is underestimated, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people think, oh, a helmet, that'll do nicely, thanks very much. But you've got to give information on a helmet, information on the textile gear, leather and so on. You must spend an awful lot of time.
We like to spend a lot of time with the customers. We really do. You've got to, really, because if the customer's here all day, we want to be all day with them. You know, we want to spend all day with them.
Yeah.
Because like I said, because it is expensive, they want to get the right stuff, and we want to point them in the right direction.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for. That's all we're here for. You know.
Information.
Information,
yeah. And nowadays, with machinery going as quick as it can do, potentially as quick, and of course, I was going to say, I mean, quick machinery means they need very clever technical gear. But in the same respect, a scooter user or a commuter, he needs the right gear, obviously, for being out in all weathers.
Yeah.
So what happens there? They come in, they might say to you, I want a nice leather jacket for my fancy bike.
Yeah.
You've obviously got to consider what they're going to use it for.
Well, what I would do, I would ask them what you're going to use it for, what you're going to use the scooter for, you know, and then let's point them in that direction. You know, if they're going to use it in all weathers, they need all weather gear, really. You know, it's fine having leather, not a problem, but we need to ask them that question. That's what we do, but that's why we spend the time with them.
I can imagine it's quite hard work, really, and you have to know your stuff. I know that from my own business, that people are very demanding.
Yeah.
What about, I mean, I touch on this subject quite often when I go places, what about light refreshment? Because this job's very difficult. I'm feeling very parched. Do we have the facilities to sort me out with a cup of tea?
We certainly do. When people want to consider, you know, what they're about to purchase, we say, we'll go and have a brew in the bistro.
Do you?
Yeah.
You send them downstairs, get in the bistro, have a brew, think about it.
Have a think.
And come back up
and
finalise the deal.
Yep.
Right, well, I'm going to go think about it and have a brew. Thanks very much
thanks,
indeed,
mate. We'll see you again.
Beautiful. I did get my drink in the end, a lovely cup of tea. But it's not the only thing you can have here. You can have absolutely everything in the Biker's Bistro. We can have a yam sausage sizzler, the Honda Works, Biker's Breakfast. You can even have leather jackets, which is obviously baked potato. You name it, you can have it. It's a great place to come and think about the products you fancy buying in the clothing and accessory department, or even the bike you fancy buying. You could even get a pen and paper and work out your figures. But there is an even better place to come and stew things over, or even relax. I'll show you. Marvellous. I told you I'd find somewhere even more relaxing. This is fantastic. This is a layout, probably be better than a 4-star hotel lounge. It's fantastic. So you can come here and relax after you've made your healthy decision on what bike you're going to buy and the bits you're going to get. You can even watch television. You can even watch the GPs or the superbikes at weekend amongst a biking atmosphere in lovely, luxurious conditions. Anyway, it's time for me to relax now. I'm going to catch up on a bit of news and you can shove off.